So 2013, wow. I am still riding a wakeboard for a living. Not only just riding a wakeboard, but I'm still doing it for a living, and it's pretty awesome. This is the 4th year that I've had this shape because this thing has been doing so well. And the biggest benefits that I can tell everybody at home is that it's very user-friendly. And the things that I'm looking for in a board is I'm looking for something that's not only fun to ride off the wake into the air, but something that's fun just to play on the water. But when it's time to get on the wake, I want a board that has snap, that I can get good straight up pop when I want to go wake to wake and get tech on it. But it's also going to allow me to rail through the wake and go into the flats. And but some of the features that I have on the bottom of the board, the thing that you'll first notice is at the end of the board on the tip and the tail, it's got dual tunnels going out. That's to keep the water very centered underneath the tail so it doesn't smear out, but it stays underneath the board and stays very powerful as you're pushing against it. The other thing you're going to notice, if you look at the edge of the board, it has what we call a rolled toe and heel edge, and that's a user-friendly feature, so you are less likely to have that board catch an edge. The last thing that you'll see in there that's kind of worth talking about right now is the real subtle spine in the center of the board. Basically what it's doing is it's finding equal pressure when you land. If you're a little bit off, that board is going to want to ride on the center in between your feet, which is, well, where you want to ride when you're wakeboarding. The rocker line that I've chosen to go with on my board is kind of a combination of continuous, but I've also added some 3-stage characteristics. So in between your feet, you're going to have that continuous rocker, but once you get underneath your feet, that board is going to have a more accelerated rocker line. The cool thing is also that we've been using the Enduro Base on my boards, and it's been pretty popular at the cables. So look at the tail of the board and you're going to see a Microsoft tag. Download the app, scan that, and see whatever goofiness I have going on for the week. So for 2013, we're mixing things up. I've added a 134 to my line, also the 137 still there, as well as the 142. And if you want, you can get my board blank and set it up with the system, or you can get it as a package deal with the new team boot setup, which I've played a big part in that boot from the ground up. So for the rider who wants it all, good pop, smooth landings, all around fun ride, Murboard's the one for you. So hope to see you out on the water. Enjoy your ride. And if you ever want to stop by the boarding school, just come check us out, theboardingschool.com. Also, you can check out Detention MD. That's my instructional series on your iPad. Get the app.